hole about 2 deep, and then you're gonna put a chest on the ninth block, and then put hoppers beneath that, which are gonna connect into the dispensers. So that kind of gives your item elevator slash storage thing. I don't really know what to call it. Like the basic workload, so to say. So after that, what you're gonna do is you're gonna dig out, a little hole on each side of each dispenser, and you're gonna put down a pretty simple circuit. The only downside to this circuit is that if you do leave the render distance, it does stop working. So if for whatever reason you do leave render distance, all you have to do is just break one redstone piece and then just hook the redstone torch back up to it, and it just restarts it. Pretty simple. So to make this circuit, you're just gonna put 2 redstone down. You're gonna put a redstone repeater facing away from the dispenser, and then put another redstone repeater right next to that facing the dispenser this time. And you're gonna put those on 4 ticks, and then put 2 more redstone attached to those, and then dig out a hole right behind one of those pieces of redstone, and you're just gonna place a torch and immediately break it, and that should start the circuit, which is gonna just keep dispensing automatically without any stopping points or anything like that. And then just repeat that on the other side pretty much. So on this next part, what you're gonna do is you're gonna break the blocks right below the dispenser and put packed ice into that. And by doing the packed ice, it's gonna help transport the water. It's gonna help transport the items via the water much easier, and it's gonna be a lot faster. Excuse me. So do that for about 8 blocks. That's 7 or 8 blocks. It depends on how far you want it to go out. And then if you want it to go farther out than that, just put a sign after a certain point, about 7 blocks, and then just add some more packed ice and some more water, and then just repeat the process until you go as far out as you want. So yeah, that's how you expand it if you want to make it go farther than the 7 blocks that I'm doing in this video. But yeah, so at the very end of your pathway, so to say, with the packed ice, you're going to put just leave the dirt there. Just going to put dirt, and then just build up however many blocks high you want to do it. So if you want to do 15 blocks, you just build 15 blocks up in the air. And what you're going to do is you're going to put water at the top, fill 1 bucket per block, so that way it's no flowing water at the top. It just the source block is at the very top. And then instead of just putting soul sand, you got to make each individual block a source block. So you're just going to put kelp all the way up, however far you want to build it up, and just go ahead and break it, and then just go ahead and put the soul sand after you break the kelp. Just break the dirt, put the soul sand, and that should start the bubble effect. And then just do that for both sides. And then after that, you're gonna break whichever side you want it to go. You're just gonna break the block that is equal to it and put packed ice however far you want to do it. Again, if you want to make it farther out than I did in this video, then just repeat the process that you did at the very bottom to make it go farther out. So just 7 blocks out, put a sign, put another water block, packed ice, that way it goes as far as you want it. And then after that, you're just going to build glass around it, so that way no items can get pop out and fall to the ground or get stuck or anything like that. And then for the storage system, you can either put hoppers going all the way down, so that way each item just kind of goes through each hopper, or you can just have it just kind of stop, and then that way it slides off and just drops into a hopper. You don't have to have anything there. Either way works fine. I would recommend the second option. It saves you iron. But yeah, so for this particular system, you're gonna have as many chests as you want lined up. It can be one. It can be only like 1 block high. It can be 2 blocks high, 3 blocks high, however you want, and however many you want long, however long you want it. It just all depends on what you want to do for your storage system. And then have the top row of hoppers are all going to go facing outwards, so don't have them connected to anything. Just have them connected to each other, obviously, but I don't know how to explain this without sounding like an idiot. So pretty much do what I just did in the video. Just build up 3 blocks high and then just connect it to that final block and then just keep going backwards. That was over explanation and a half, but anyway, moving on. So yeah, and then just connect the hoppers down to the chests and it should work. And then after the first 2 bottom chests fill up, all the other ones should start filling up. This is particularly for Bedrock, so it all depends on if you're watching that, not watching this, but it all depends on if they fix it in an update or anything like that. But as of right now, it does work, but it's only, this is specifically for Bedrock because that's what I play on. But yes, that's how you build the storage system, and that's how you build the elevator. And then to just connect it to any of your farms, all you have to do is just connect it with hoppers, and then it should just transport it into the chest, which will then drop it into the dispensers, dispense out, and go up, and, But yeah, so sorry if my explanations were long or confusing or anything like that. This is my first time ever really doing this. But yeah, so don't forget to subscribe, the whole